Hello guys, welcome back to S3D. It's been a while since I reviewed a Transformers figure. But I guess at this point, obviously you guys know I'm not like a serious Transformer fan. I would consider myself a casual fan. And I don't know. I don't know if I should be reviewing Transformers figures or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, the story with this one is, obviously you guys seen I reviewed some of the Kingdom figures when I was collaborating with Rob with his R18 toy store. But unfortunately, that store is dead. And so anyway, the deal with this one, this is actually pretty cool. Someone actually lent me this figure to review because I was saying a lot of good things about that third party New Age Darius figure. The thing that's like 5 inches tall, the tiny little thing. I didn't get to do a video on it because the day that I play with it, I got an open box one, and I got 3 on consignment. And I was playing with the open box one, and it was really good. As soon as I made a post in the community section, somebody bought it. So I didn't even have time to film it. I just put it in the box and sent it out to the guy. So yeah, another one of my viewers, the guy who lent me this, actually bought the New Age Galvatron, and he really likes that figure, but he wanted me to review the Hasbro version, or the Hasbro Takara Tomy version, and see what I think about this one compared to something that's third party, because I made a statement that third party figures are the way to go from this point forward, but he said this one's actually pretty good, so we'll see. Anyway, so consider this a novice review. Obviously you guys know Transformer isn't something I care about. If you guys like honest Transformer review, I would suggest go check out T-Man 978. I'm pretty sure he's pretty legit when it comes to Transformers. But anyway, this is the Hasbro Transformers Kingdom version of Galvatron. And yeah, official first party. So we have the box right here. Nothing we haven't seen before with these. So really not much to talk about. We have the warning sheet. So apparently there's 2 versions of this. The original release version of the Galvatron, apparently the shoulders were misassembled. So the newer ones, this one's a newer one, they fixed the shoulders. I think retail price for this guy is still around like 40-50 bucks, something like that. It's actually $10 to $20 cheaper than the New Age Darius, which is tiny. This thing is a big beefy dude, and we have the transformation here, like so. Apparently there's a couple things you can do with the transformation. I don't need the transformation sheet because I already transformed this guy. It's not very difficult. Yeah, so first off, I would say this thing does not look anything like the what we saw on the 1980s movie version of Galvatron. I think this is this canon kind of look like it, but is the third party figures do a better job of emulating the look of that canon thing. Yeah, so it's a little bit unfortunate. I think this is like a new version of Galvatron for the Netflix Kingdom show or something like that, so they redesigned it. So yeah, it's accurate to what you see on Netflix, but it's not accurate to the 1980s original version. So if you want something more accurate, you probably just have to go with the third party. Like, this is not going to satisfy you. But if you're looking for the Kingdom version, then I'm pretty sure this is pretty much accurate to the show. I think whatever they did with the look, it's probably 100% not how he looks like in Kingdom. So, yeah, anyway. Really not much to say about this cannon. I always liked the design of this cannon. I believe I actually got the Siege version of Galvatron, believe it or not. I think I did actually got that one. Why did I get it? I don't know. I liked it. when I had it a couple of years ago. I think that was 2017 or 2016, something like that. And I thought that was pretty cool. I did actually review some Transformers figures on my channel. Reason why I stopped doing them is because, well, people don't like my reviews on these Transformers figures because they don't like my opinions. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing transformed. I actually had it mistransform on the back, but yeah, it looks okay, you know, but I'm not like super impressed how this thing looks. I still prefer something that looks more like the you know, the original movie. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and transform this guy. Basically, what you need to do is untap these things. These things supposed to be like representation of his ship from the movie, except they're the wrong color. You can tap them together to turn it into this weird looking blaster thing. Obviously, you have the matrix of leadership, which I don't know, it's painted okay. I prefer that this part to be a translucent part, but it's just all painted. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that out. And then we also have this piece right here. I believe this thing is actually I think it's ABS plastic. I think most of this thing is molded in ABS plastic. I don't really feel anything that's like plasticized PVC. Yeah, unlike the you know, the Megatron, the Beast Wars Megatron, which is yeah, like all the dinosaur parts are plasticized PVC. This is all ABS plastic. So also you see some paint issues right off the bat, so that's not a good sign. The paintwork on this thing I think is okay. Yeah, again, you know, I don't expect a lot of people to be watching this review, so I'm just gonna, you know, half-ass it. If you're watching it, you know, you're just listening to what my opinion about this figure compared to my experience with the third-party figure. Yeah, overall, not super impressive. Even the transformation, you know, the transformation feels like it's kind of kiddish. I feel like this is something that's definitely what's the saying? Yeah, I mean, obviously adult collectors can be buying this, but this is suitable for children. Yeah, unlike the third-party figure, which probably something you don't want to give to a kid. But most of these Hasbro Takara Tomy figures are suitable for children. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it is. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue transforming this thing and continue to piss people off with my opinions. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing transformed. So the legs goes like that. Yeah, the transformation gimmick is not difficult at all. So you separate the legs like this, separate this piece like that, and then you put this thing to the back like so. Put this thing to the back like so. Only took me one try to transform this thing without the instruction, so it's not difficult. The Darius took me like 30 minutes. That's why I didn't get to do a video, because I was like messing around with it too much, trying to figure out how that thing transforms. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so what do we have here? We have this thing that's supposed to flip open. Yeah, this thing is supposed to flip open. Somehow. How does this thing work? I don't even remember how to transform this. Wow, worst reviewer ever, right? Alright, so I don't know if you're supposed to untap that piece, but I know the headpiece is in here, and you're supposed to open this to reveal the head, right? Okay. So hit a little snack here. Let's see. What is he supposed to do here? Oh, okay. So yeah. So that should open up. This should tap to the back, and then this thing should flip forward. This thing goes like that. Oh, okay. So this piece pegs in like so. There's a little peg right there. I'm trying to figure out how this thing opens. I think that the chest is supposed to come off. I'm getting a little bit nervous doing this. I transformed it. Oh, okay, there we go. So, yeah, all right. I told you I'm a terrible Transformer reviewer. Like, this is nothing compared to like the stuff that I'm familiar with. When it comes to the Transformer stuff, like 99% of the time, I either just don't give a shit or like I just half-ass it. And I think that's why people hate those reviews. And it is what it is, man. You can watch like other people who review like Gundam related content, and I can tell you, most of them are like just pretty bad because they don't know what they're talking about. Just like I don't know what I'm talking about here when it comes to Transformers. So anyway, we got this thing tapped in. Okay, so these parts, some people ask me if these are plasticized PVC. I think they are ABS plastic. Yeah, they are definitely ABS plastic. They didn't use plasticized PVC for his helmet. The head is actually Megatron's head. And yeah, the transformation on this guy is just not as cool as you know, the third party Darius. But it's a big figure, so you know, I like the size. I think he looks really intimidating. This is a pretty damn big figure. Okay, so anyway, but the transformation is like, you know, I think a kid can figure this out easily figure this out. So it's not something like super impressive or anything. I mean, just exactly what you would expect, you know, when it comes to these mass production, you know, figures made by Takara, Tomy, and Hasbro. You know, obviously their intended consumer is teenagers, ages 14 plus, or something like that. What was the age on this thing? 8 plus. Yeah, suitable for children. All right, price for adults, but suitable for children. These are pretty expensive. All right, so yeah, overall, I think the shape looks pretty good. I guess we can get into the articulation. He can stand. Oh, actually, yeah, he can't stand with the assist of these pieces on the back. Otherwise, he might have balance issues. So there you go. I mean, overall looks pretty cool. Let's look at the articulation. We got a toe hinge here, so that helps, you know, put it in some cool stance. All right, so let's do some posing with this. Let's see what he can do when it comes to posing. I think he can pose pretty well. Definitely nowhere near like, you know, third-party stuff. But yeah, it's not gonna really disappoint you for the size and the price. This is not something that's gonna disappoint you. So what I was told to do with this figure is to put it on eBay and Mercari, since my friend rather have the the New Age Darius. You need to recuperate the money for purchasing Darius, so it's giving off this guy. I understand there's also like a different color version of this. aka the toy version of Galvatron. So that's also something I look forward to seeing. Obviously, that one's just a recolor. But yeah, he can pose pretty well. Let's look at some more articulations. We have the single jointed knee. We got a thigh cut. We got the hip joints, universal hips. That's pretty good. We got the side skirt. We have the waist articulation is hindered because, you know, you got the side skirt and you got this back piece. The neck, I believe, is on a ball joint, so he can rotate 360. Oh, and then you can see a screw on the back of his head, so that's not cool. So these shoulders, from what I understand, the original version was mistransformed. You know, I was actually hunting for this guy for friends in the Philippines for a while. I never found him, so whatever. Probably got all buttoned up by that guy. The guy who lent me this one to review. I think he got like 7 of them, and he was selling them on eBay until people figure out his eBay account and start calling him out on it. So anyway, we got double jointed elbow, but that's mostly like used for the transformation. We got a swing out wrist piece. Can the fist roll? Oh, the hand can rotate. That's pretty cool. And yeah, aside from that, you know, I think that's pretty much all we have to say about this guy. Yeah, it's a first party figure, you know, suitable for children, but, you know, collectibles, but suitable for children. Yeah, would I prefer third party over first party? Yeah, still at this point, yeah, I think the third party stuff is definitely significantly better. The first party stuff just feels like, you know, something that they designed specifically, you know, for the for everybody. But if you want something like more detailed, you know, more interesting, I definitely recommend going with the third party option. Okay, so we got these guns I can tap to the back. I don't know the point of doing that, but there you go. Yeah, this is a very boring review. I'm not like impressed at all with this guy compared to the third party figure. Originally, when I got the I was reviewing the Kingdom figures, I thought they were really cool. But yeah, never once in my life have I experienced like third-party Transformer figures until recently. And I tell you, once you go third-party, you may never want to buy a first-party product ever again. It's just weird. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.